Hello, Jessica.
Hi, how are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Good. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you perfectly.
Perfect. Let me just pull up your resume real quick.
Wonderful, wonderful. Are you
So,
having
how
a
are
good
you
day?
today?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Good, good, good. Um, Everything okay with your mom? I know you had to take care of that yesterday.
Yes, we thinking she may have had some type of bronchitis or something.
Oh
So
no.
he
That's
wanted to make sure her lungs and everything were okay and make sure that she wasn't coming down with pneumonia or nothing.
right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You definitely need to take care of her.
Oh
All
yes,
right. No worries. So you're located in Gary, Indiana, correct?
correct.
Okay. And I did try reaching out to Lauren for you. She's trying to open up you in Chicago office because
Okay,
it's set in different territories, I should say. So that's why I can't see your file. But I
okay,
have everything in front of me from your resume.
okay.
Looks great. Just tell me a little bit about your experience in the accounting world.
Well, I when I first moved to Denver, I do have an associate's degree in accounting.
Okay.
When I moved to Denver, I did a lot of business to business collections. I did accounts receivable,
Mhm.
and I wanted more of a challenge, and so I started focusing more on the accounts payable side of things because there's a great challenge in three-way match, getting
Awesome.
authorization, and being able to pay bills on time.
Okay.
So if you look at my resume, it's a lot of accounts payable, but I'm really good at accounts receivable, and I've had experience in the payroll department.
How much payroll experience? How many employees would you say you dealt with payroll?
Um, with one company, I would say it was probably maybe a couple of hundred employees.
Okay. And
Most,
was there a specific software they used?
yes. I believe that no, not Funware. ADP was one of the softwares.
No worries, no worries. Just kind of curious. And you definitely you have QuickBooks experience?
Yes, yes. Recently, most recently, I did a temporary assignment where I was with U.S. Nursing, and U.S. Nursing, I was dealing with their payroll because they're a staffing agency, but they staff nurses for places where the actual nurses go on strike. So,
Interesting.
yes, I didn't know that they had strike nurses, but they do.
I did not know that either until you just brought that up, and I'm reading the rest of your resume. I was looking at certain bullet points when I was speaking with you.
Yes, yes. So, yes, U.S. Nursing actually does strike
Right.
nurses. So,
Can you hold on 1 second, please?
yes, yes.
Thanks. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Sorry about that.
That's all
No
right.
worries. And then tell me, so with invoicing for AP, can you tell me about how many invoices did you used to kind of conduct for your AP side?
That there was anywhere from 500 to 750 a week. And
So
that
very
and
high volume.
very high volume, and that's actually coding, matching to the packing slip and the PO, and doing the data entry.
So yeah, the whole 9 yards with AP. So you have full cycle AP.
Yes. Well, see, I like to do the full cycle of AP because then I know that it's right.
Right?
I've been places where you're not for if you
You're
do
just
not
entering the
verify
information.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're not actually hands on and into it, you have to do the investigation to make sure it's right because I don't want it to come back or it makes month end close a nightmare when it's coded
Right.
to not to the right place.
And you don't want that on
Yeah,
you.
no, no, no. I believe month end close should go as smoothly as possible.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Um, And you done reconciliations, have you, and month ends and year ends?
Yes, yes. And I can tell you the longest I've stayed at one place was with Rocky Mountain SARE, which at that time was the largest nonprofit Head Start organization in Colorado. And
So you worked for non-for-profit as well. That's going to separate you
yes,
apart as well, because we work with nonprofit as well, certain companies, and they're
yes.
like, we want someone only that has nonprofit.
Oh yes, I have nonprofit. A matter of fact, I spent 3 years with them. I worked with Mercy Housing, which is a nonprofit. I spent a year with them, so I do have nonprofit experience. Yes.
Perfect. Sounds good. And you're looking to relocate to like Chicago, right? Or are you going to stay, or do you want that kind of commute where you can actually go back and forth?
I want that commute where I can go back and forth.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. And what kind of commuter are you open to? So I just want to make sure.
Well, to me, it just depends on how the situation looks. If it's feasible for me, if I have to go an hour away, I don't have a problem with it, long as the dollar amount coincides with me
Right.
making that trip.
Absolutely.
Because I'm willing to travel no more than an hour away from home.
Okay, sounds good. And then with that being said, what kind of compensation are you looking for?
My bare minimum is $15 an hour.
Well, if you're commuting an hour, I hope to give you more.
Well,
So,
I hope so, but I tell everybody, with my experience right now, because I have quite a bit of experience, I'm looking for somewhere in the area of 17 or more.
okay, okay,
But
perfect.
I have to kind of be flexible because I really need to get to work, and I don't want to put myself in a position where I miss out on an opportunity
Right.
because I'm stuck at $1 amount or stuck on one position.
Right. Absolutely, absolutely. Um, perfect. Just gonna read a little bit other things here real quick. You worked with Mass 90 and Sage and Great Plains,
Yes,
it looks like.
yes,
And then with the billing side, have you ever done electronic and manual billing?
yes.
So it's a tricky one because a lot of certain clients only want manual invoices for billing, and some want electronic, some want custom made. So it really depends.
Right, right. Yeah, and I don't, my thing is, to me, it doesn't matter how it is. I know that I can get it done. I tell people all the time, I'm the type of person that when I come in on Monday morning, and if I'm a new employee, if you sit down with me anywhere from 2 to 4 hours, I take copious notes and I can get the job. After that, let me go. Let me do the work. Don't micromanage me. If I have questions, I can come to you and ask you because
Absolutely.
I take great pride in what I do, and I would rather ask than to sit up here and make a mistake that may cost the company tons of money.
Right. You just want to make sure it's all done right.
Exactly.
Gotcha. So I'm also going to reach out to some of my other offices about your background, and hopefully they can get you an opportunity sooner as well. Since since you've worked with Robert Half in Colorado, you're registered in one office, you're registered to all our offices here.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
you know how it works.
Oh, yes.
Perfect.
But let me ask you, Jessica, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Do you all still have the SPS program?
Pardon me?
Do you all still have the SPS program?
We do. We do have that program as well.
So what would I have to do to even qualify for that?
I can definitely pass over your resume to them and see what they have to say, and
Okay.
then I can get you some feedback regarding that.
Wonderful, wonderful. I just look at I'm the type of person that I believe that I'm available for all opportunities, and I just hate for opportunities to get past me when I know that I'm qualified for them.
Right. You're like, I can do the job, just get me in the job.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly.
Absolutely. I hear you. I hear you. So I'll definitely reach out to that team as well about your background and see what they have to say and give you some feedback.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right. Do you have any other questions for me, Franklin? I just wanted to meet you, get to know a little bit more about you, and get you registered in our Chicago office as well.
Well, see, I know a great deal about accounting, so
You do. I don't really have to go into detail about it because you already know the whole 9 yards about it.
Yes, I just enjoy. I really enjoy the face to face because I know that if we come connected face to face, it's a lot better, than being over the phone because you can put a face in the personality just by looking in the person's face, and and there's that trust that you can build there.
Absolutely. So, I hear you. That's why I was like, can you do Skype with me?
Oh, yes, yes.
No worries. Well, thank you so much. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Well,
and I look forward to getting you into opportunities.
Well, thank you. I look forward to it.
All right. You have a great day, Franklin, okay?
You too. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.